And welcome back to Hannity as we continue in studio. Rare appearance. We're glad to have her. Author of the brand new book, Good Tidings, Great Joy, Protecting the Heart of Christmas, former Alaska Governor Sarah Palin. Isn't it amazing, the attack, the assault? It's just unbridled and seemingly unprecedented against Christmas.
It's unquestionable that there is an attack on Christmas, which is kind of the tip of the spear when it comes to an even greater battle brewing, and that is an attack on our freedom of religion, where we can exercise our faith, whatever that faith may be. There are double standards being applied to those who wish to celebrate Christmas, for instance, in a traditional way. Those who would, I refer to them as Scrooges, they are usually angry atheists armed with an attorney, and they want to tell us, they want to tell patriots, they want to tell traditional Americans that no longer can you acknowledge that Jesus is the reason for the season.
Yeah, well, you know, even public lands, all these debates where we have just putting a Christmas tree up or some remembrance of what Christmas is, or a cross on public property, or menorah during Hanukkah.
Or the Ten Commandments, being erected anywhere, yeah. No, it certainly is this double standard that's being applied. So the book is all about empowering Americans to be able to know what to do to stand up for our constitutionally protected rights to exercise our faith. And within the book, though, are some really jolly, Christmassy ways of doing that, and incorporating some traditions and cool Alaskan recipes and other kind of family-oriented things that make for good reading.
It sounds like you love Christmas, and there's pictures of some Christmas pasts in the Palin life.
Certainly.
Well, it's a lot of fun. Look, I remember, you know what the worst part is? Were you when you were a kid, did you know all your gifts beforehand?
I used to guess what the gifts would be, and quite often, you know, it was a pair of wool socks, and it wasn't the cool Walkman that I thought it would be, you know?
I knew ahead of time. I sneaked and I peeked and I scrounged around the whole house. I usually knew ahead of time. Let me, you know, we talk about Obamacare and the website. That's incompetence. But when a president says, I mean, we were debating with Austin Goolsbee earlier, when the president says, if you like your plan, you can keep your plan, period.
Lie.
Lie.
And, you know, our politicians are to be held accountable. And heaven forbid Americans be intimidated and think that we have to just kind of cower back and not hold a president accountable. He did lie through this Obamacare, selling ShamWow type commercialization of what the socialized medicine
the difference is
program is all about.
Works.
Yeah, that's true. And you have a freedom whether to purchase ShamWow products or not. But no, there were lies, deception involved in all of this. And now the mainstream media, lamestream, thinks that they're going to get away with trying to convince the public that just fixing a malfunctioning website is the answer. That is a de minimis fix to the problem. The problem is this stifling, shackling, growing government that Obamacare is a symptom of. That is the problem. It's a statist mindset of our president and the radical left that follows him, and we need to do something about it. The thing that we do about it is hold our politicians accountable. Look at these Democrats who are running in red states now, scurrying for cover.
Mary Landrieu wouldn't be seen with Obama this weekend.
Mark Begich, the rest of the crew. Here, they voted for Obamacare. They have ads running in their own states, like Mark Begich does in Alaska, saying, rah, rah, Obamacare on one hand, but I saw that Fox News cornered Mark Begich, and all of a sudden the senator says, oh yeah, I'm chewing out the president every chance I get. You know, I'm calling him on the carpet about Obamacare. No, you're not, man. You're a typical politician talking out of both sides of your mouth with this.
You know what bothers me more? They knew. They knew that people would be canceled. They knew the rates would go up. They knew it in 2010, and they continue to lie. You're not going to run against Begich, are you?
You know, that isn't on my radar screen, but I'm going to call out Begich, and I'm going to call out all these other Democrats who have so diminished the trust that we should be able to have in our government that was founded upon this idea of it being a government of the people, by the people, for the people. Instead, we have these elites in Washington, D.C. trying to tell us how to run our lives and manage our health care and spend our income, run our businesses. That's un-American.
The book is great. Great Tidings, Great Joy, Protecting the Heart of Christmas.
Which is protecting the heart of America.
That's true. Well, good to see you. We don't get to see you much. It's great to have you in studio. Thank you, Governor.
Come on up to Alaska. We'll see you more.
Strong and gee, what have you been working out? You and Todd. I mean, it's unbelievable. All right. Good to see you both.
Thank you. You too.
And coming up.